Here with Heather Jo Clark, and for those that don't know, a former professional hockey player now jumping on the Ultimate Fighter Season 20 with the strawweights. First things first, how do you go from hockey at a professional level over to mixed martial arts?
Well, I was kind of always the enforcer. Growing up, I started in North Dakota for a year. My dad lived out there. I started with girls, and then moved back to LA my sophomore year, and all I had was all guys. So, playing full contact hockey, bantam, and then midgets, I got really tough. I mean, I had to go against 200 and some pound guys, when I was like 115. So when I get in that cage, it's like, oh, that girl's 115 pounds or 125 now, like, pfft, that ain't nothing, So it definitely toughened me up. And then going in, I played Division I hockey at St. Cloud State for a couple years, and then on to Vancouver Griffins, and then, off to Switzerland. So, yeah, it definitely prepared me, gave me that athletic ability, that core strength, that balance, just being a professional athlete, knowing how to watch my food, obviously a little bit more as a fighter. But, I think it gives me that mental edge. I know how to push myself beyond my limits in training and in actually, like, my fights or in games and whatnot.
Did you ever in your wildest dreams ever imagine you would one day be on the Ultimate Fighter representing the strawweights?
I didn't, because when I started fighting, Dana was like, there's never going to be women in the UFC. And I knew that he would, cave in and whatnot, and I figured that would happen probably after my time. So, finding out a couple years ago when Ronda started, and then the bantamweight, and then I was like, okay, this is actually a reality. This may happen. And then my ex actually was on season 14, and thinking about that and like, wow, will I ever actually have the opportunity? I really didn't think it was possible. So it wasn't something that I dreamt about. My dreams and my goals were to be the best 115 fighter in the world. I didn't actually think that it could be the best 115 fighter in the UFC with the belt. So it is really amazing.
Have you, I know it's your ex, but have you had a chance to speak with him or people around him to get any sort of tips on what to expect to be in that fishbowl for 6 weeks?
Oh, yeah. Diego and I still talk almost every day. He's actually getting ready for a big fight on the 19th with McGregor, and it's a main event and stuff like that. So, he's really focused. But, yeah, we definitely talked, and he gave me some pointers, as well as Misha Tate, who I train with here in Vegas. One of my best friends, Roxanne Mataferi. So I've had a lot of really great help in preparing for this.
You'll be able to catch Brandell's fight against Conor McGregor on Sportsnet 360. You will see her every single week on Sportsnet 360 on the Ultimate Fighter 20 strawweights. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.